We tend to call the middle the people who are sort of unsure, not sure about which way to go, the unsure. And the untapped are those who would be welcoming and would join the movement if they knew how to, or they knew that it existed. So those are our two main audiences, the untapped and then the unsure. But on communications, it's the unsure that is the main audience. And for the unsure or the movable middle or what have you, certain things that tend to work in our experience. One is not focusing so much on facts, and certainly not national. Anything national or international doesn't tend to resonate. Like, for example, whether it's the message itself or the messenger. In the United States, for example, we work with government officials around with other messengers. And on the national level, government is trusted by about 20% in the United States, for example, of the population, whereas local government and local mayors are trusted, according to polling, by about 70% of the population. So people trust local messengers and local messages. If you are going to use facts, make them localized. And if you're going to use messengers, when you can, try to use local messengers. But besides that, there's also just, instead of facts focusing on values, people feel like people who are unsure might be afraid that their values aren't going to be replaced by the values of people coming in. So to show how local people, local immigrants and refugees share the values that are important specifically to this community, because different communities value different things. So those types of values messages that are resonant and local and match the local values. For example, in Nashville, in Tennessee, one of the values is welcoming the stranger, which is kind of a religious message, and that was a message that resonated with people in the buckle of the Bible Belt of the United States, for example. But also, if you're going to use economic messages, which can be not productive always, you can do that if you're showing how local immigrant entrepreneurs are creating jobs. But again, local. If you want to use economics, local also, and focusing on economic contributions of real people in your community tends to work better than basic, general economic facts that are vague and easily dismissed.